What kind of person is the most blessed? Let's listen to this story. There is a wealthy businessman in Anhui, whose surname is Lin. Lin Yuan takes the butler out to do business all year round. There are 3 sons outside this Lin garden, and the boss calls Lin Youfu. The second one is Lin Wanwu and the third one is Linda. This year, Lin Yuan did not take the butler out with him. Instead, he took his third son Linda out to discuss business. Unexpectedly, when I passed the waterway, the boat capsized. The people on the boat had no names and disappeared into the river. The third brother is gone so far, leaving his wife Li. There are also 2 children, 1 son, 1 daughter, 2 children. Death like this outside of fate. The eldest son muttered to the second son. It's said that our brothers have only 1 son. The third brother has 2 children. It's still time to split up now. If a man and a woman get married in the future. If this is the separation of property, are we not at a disadvantage? Why not just split up now? The 2 brothers hit it off. These 2 brothers bully Li as a widow. I have made sure how to allocate real estate industry in private. Leave the worst land to Li. All the valuables of cattle, horses, and animals belong to the eldest and second. This is not the end. They think the old housekeeper is useless. Just give the housekeeper a single ride to Li's horse. Let Li pay for the old housekeeper's retirement and see him off. Li is a widow. Although I know it's unfair. But there is no other way than crying. The old housekeeper who was assigned to Li's family is already in his 50s. He thought to himself. You guys will share me with the 3 ladies just like a cattle and a horse. I think it's useless to be old. I must help this orphan and widowed mother. Make a good career. Let them know that I and the master have been there for so many years. Not for nothing. We need to know. This housekeeper often goes out to do business with Lin Yuan outside. Have experience and skills in doing business. So the housekeeper told Li. Third lady. I'm old, though. But this is still possible. I can withstand pain. I know how to do business, I understand something. Third lady, please pack some money for me. Let me do business by myself. When Marta was alive. I'm still familiar with those old customers. Are you still afraid that you can't get a career in a few years? When Li heard this. Know that the housekeeper is loyal. He's a real person. I have family in Fudima. You can't show up in business. Besides, my eldest son is only 15 years old now. My little daughter is only 5 years old. It is rare for the housekeeper to be dedicated. Just nodded in agreement. So he sold the land and handed it to the steward. What out this housekeeper? So I bought some medicinal materials from the county and township. Then the ship was transported to Suzhou. Suzhou's pharmacies are short of this medicine. Unexpectedly, it will be sold in 3 days. When sold out, double the budget. Even this agent has 24 taels of silver. When I came back, I bought another 60 bags of fresh rice and shipped it to Anhui. More than 10 taels were made. Just traveling back and forth several times. The old housekeeper is not afraid of hardship or fatigue. The more money you make, the more you make. More than a year of sight. Just use this 12 taels of silver. Let this old housekeeper make more than 1,000 taels. Enough money is earning. The old housekeeper sorted out the money and took it home. After arriving at home, put the money you earned in purity and let the father-in-law go to Li. Li saw so much money. That's overjoyed. The 2 brothers also heard that the old housekeeper is back. Let's see what's going on. When he saw that Li had used more than 1,000 taels of silver to buy 1,000 acres of fertile land and a beautiful small courtyard. Shocked. This is really worse than God's calculations. Later, the old housekeeper took Li's son to do business together. More than 10 years of scenery. The Lee family became one of the top rich households in the area. The main thing is that my son is led by the old housekeeper. Become a rich experience. A wealthy businessman. To thank the housekeeper for his loyal management, Lee divided half of the property to the housekeeper. The housekeeper said, the third wife, I don't want it. It's useless for me, an old man, to ask for money. If the master said that I would not take me in, I won't live today, either. The young master can achieve what he has today. This is really the virtue of ancestors. The third lady doesn't have to worry about the old slave. This is what I should have done. Lee is very touched. Let my son be the steward and be the adoptive father. Save the old age for the housekeeper. The old housekeeper was moved by tears. The eldest and the second. There is no such a good fate. The boss goes out to do business. People's hearts are not right. Disagree everywhere. Even the agent has finished compensation. Finally went home to farm. The second child is infected with poisonous smoke. All the house has been finished. It ended up in Khaleesi-san. This is really Liu Yaro's horsepower. How can people's hearts be seen over time? The story is over here. This kind and righteous person is blessed. Good people are blessed. Those who respect the elderly and love the young are blessed. If someone hurts you, don't worry. Keep a kind heart. Do your own thing. Time will have an answer. You said I'm right. Finally cast the screen. You have listened to the story. The body is getting better and better. The wealth is getting more and more. Family is getting more and more harmonious.